The future of WWE's management could be in jeopardy, as CEO Vince McMahon has temporarily stepped down as he's under investigation by the company for an alleged sexual misconduct. Hi everyone, my name is Aiden. I'm a producer at Impact News, and I'm going to be breaking down this investigation and why it matters so much. It is alleged that McMahon paid off a former employee to keep quiet about a secret affair they had for $3 million. With new reports from the Wall Street Journal claiming McMahon has paid off a total of 4 ex-employees amounting to $17 million. With further claims of a former WWE wrestler being paid $7.5 million after McMahon coerced her into oral sex. Vince McMahon is not only the CEO of WWE, he's also the on-screen personality and heel that everybody knows. He's not just somebody who sits behind a desk. However, McMahon is not the only one who's making WWE sweat. The board is also investigating former wrestler and now head of talent relations John Laurinaitis for the same claims of misconduct with the same woman. After the news broke, WWE took to all their social medias to post that McMahon would be going on Friday Night SmackDown to speak about these allegations, where he later went on to say he has voluntarily stepped back from his responsibilities within the company. Many WWE wrestlers have been silent on social media and TV about the situation. However, one of the current halves of the SmackDown commentary team, Pat McAfee, commented about this situation on his podcast.
I don't know about okay? I don't know about over there. I go in, do my thing, say hello to everybody, I'm out.
Despite the lack of current WWE employees making comments, a few former WWE employees have, such as legendary wrestler Chris Jericho.
And once again, is it morally right? Absolutely not. Is it illegal? No. Is it something that is going to get him in real trouble? I don't think so, because once again, unfortunately, it's just Vince McMahon, it's just wrestling.
As well as iconic wrestling promoter and booker Jim Cornette.
I wasn't saying he was a saint, but I'm just astonished, I guess, at the lack of maturity of somebody that you thought, because Vince always had that aura to me and to a lot of people.
So, you're probably wondering who's taking over as temporary CEO. Well, it's definitely not Vince's son, Shane O'Mac. He was fired by McMahon. It is none other than McMahon's own daughter, Stephanie McMahon, who will be taking over the company as CEO and temporary chairwoman. Like myself and many other fans, we were hoping that Paul Levesque would take over the company, considering how well he ran NXT for so many years. But he's recently recovering from cardiac surgery. Get well soon, Hunter. So, how did this all come about, you're probably wondering, and how did this guy get caught? Now, this is the juiciest part of the story, so please make sure you're sitting down for this. The WWE board members were anonymously forwarded emails. These emails contain information about the woman in question and her salary raise. Her earnings went from $150,000 to $300,000. I don't know about you, but that's quite a jump. I wouldn't even know what to do with that kind of money. The same emails went on to reveal that the same employee was involved with Laurinaitis. While the company itself has been publicly traded since late 1999, McMahon still holds majority of its shares. This is not the first time McMahon has been under investigation, as in 1994 he went on trial for the suspected distribution of anabolic steroids among his WWF wrestlers, which was appropriately named the steroid trials, which he surprisingly won due to a lack of evidence. McMahon has had an impressive 40-year career within the WWE, creating superstars like Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and John Cena. But if McMahon is proven guilty and is forced to leave the company, this would make it the single biggest moment within the sport's history. This is mainly due to the legendary impact McMahon left on the industry, turning his promotion from pure wrestling into sports entertainment with things like pay-per-views and merchandising. This had a huge domino effect on the industry as a whole, as many promotions followed his steps, wanting the same level of exposure. Despite McMahon being the biggest influence on the WWE, his departure might usher in a new and fresh perspective of WWE's booking practices, which have been out of date for far too long. But if the claims have been proven to be true, this is undeniably a gross misuse of power in an industry that prides itself on professionalism, which, if proven guilty, McMahon and Laurinaitis did not present.